Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. We have a reaction video for you today. So shall we just get straight into it? But just before we do, if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Robert. I'm a professional makeup artist here on YouTube, but also in real life. And I've been doing makeup for about 16, going on 17 years now. And my goal here on YouTube is to share my knowledge with you. No gatekeeping here. So you can become a pro yourself or just someone who's really good at makeup. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, then do please consider subscribing. And as I always like to say in these reaction videos, makeup and, individuality and creativity have no rules, but makeup most definitely has a theory, and which doesn't have to be used all the time. And these videos are kind of like using that theory to break down hacks and trends that we see online that look incredible online. Sometimes I don't, but look great online, but maybe they're not working for you in real life, and we can take a look at why. I'm just dropping in here very quickly to thank today's sponsor of the video, and that is e.l.f. and their incredible See Bright Putty Primer. You all know I'm a fan of e.l.f. and their putty primers, and their See Bright Putty Primer is no different. You can see I've made quite a dent in my one already. So the See Bright Primer is infused with 2% vitamin C, and it gives a more of a radiant finish to the skin, and also over time it will brighten and even out the skin tone, which is something I absolutely need. So of course a primer is going to be amazing to help your foundation last throughout the day and also give it more of an even canvas to sit on. But this is just one of those primers that you can kind of wear without your foundation. It just helps smooth everything out a little bit, give the appearance of smoother skin. I'm actually recovering from being really sick, so my skin's having a bit of a breakout, but I love how it has this really nice kind of natural glow to it. And on me, my skin is very oily. You know, I don't like anything too heavy. This feels really weightless. It's just a beautiful, lightweight texture, and there's no fragrance in it for those of you who aren't too keen on fragrance. And even after a light layer of foundation, you can still see that glow that was there before. Even in the areas of my skin that are more my trouble areas, like round the nose here, that tend to be dehydrated and grip to foundation, make it all look crusty, everything has gone on completely smooth. This is an incredible primer if you don't like the feeling of anything too heavy on your skin and you just want something to brighten your face a little bit, give it a little bit of a glow, and over time help to even out that skin tone. It is available now in Boots and Superdrug, and I'll leave a link down below for you so you can check it out yourself. Thank you so much again to e.l.f. for sponsoring this video. So today we are going to be looking at some makeup fails, or things that are tagged as makeup fails. So see why it failed. What happened? Did it even? Probably not. Let's have a look. The texture on a kiwi, it's like, you know what, you as a brick has, same texture. The fuzz, the kiwi fuzz, the bits that come off it, and that kiwi didn't look very ripe at all. Obviously didn't get much bounce from it either. That looks yeah, I don't think any fruit is a good way to apply foundation. I mean, this person was just for scientific reasons, but in general, leave it to your beauty sponges, you know? I don't think fruit is the one.
I'm gonna try using a fork for fake freckles. This low-key sounds dangerous, so I'm gonna be very gentle. Dip the fork in. Okay, just a light tap. This isn't bad. They don't exactly look realistic, but I don't look like a crazy person. Okay, I kind of messed up on this side because I tapped this side of the fork by accident, but this side looks pretty good.
So here's the thing, right? When you're using a fork, is because it's like four bits lined up, it's going to give you a definitive pattern every single time, especially if you're applying like this. Now, if I wouldn't recommend this because I think it's too straight and patterned. If you were to twist that fork around every time and give it a little bit more of a sporadic feeling to it, then that will be really good. Freckles aren't in any kind of pattern, they are sporadic and they're kind of like spread out in a really unique way for everyone. So you can't really use anything that has a stencil or like a stipple motion to it because it looks too like copy and paste everywhere. That's why it's so much nicer to use something that spritzes or to draw them on yourself. Yeah.
What I asked for. What I got.
It's okay. Don't worry. If you want to apply that foundation again, you get.
I cried like a baby. It was so bad I emailed them for a refund. Stay tuned.
Oh, bless. I think obviously what's happened there is the eye makeup in the picture of what she wanted has a lot more definition to it. There's actually some hints of brown along the lash line and in the socket as well. Although it does look all kind of like red all together. The lip is nice and glossy. The structure to her face, the foundation looks wonderful. Although I'm sure that original picture has been slightly retouched. But you can achieve something like that on real skin and on real eyes. So, you know, we can see like what she got is very one-tonal, very textured. I mean, that texture is from too much makeup. That's a lot of powder, a lot of foundation. Whereas it would be nicer to use somebody's natural skin and make it look real, make it look like real skin, because that's not it. I hope she did get her refund because, yeah.
Tell me why I had the girl at Sephora color match my face, and this is what she gave me.
Can I just say, working in like beauty retail, right, there were some color matches. You're gonna get one wrong occasionally. Here's a thing to do if you are going into a store and buying a foundation, is one, let them try it on you. Is that a thing now still? Let them try it on you hygienically and be like, let them know beforehand, I'm gonna wear this and I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna take pictures. I'm gonna go into some other shops while I'm shopping, look in their mirrors, look in all the lighting possible in the universe, and then I'm gonna come back and then discuss if it was good or if, you know, if it needs to be a little bit darker, a little bit lighter. I know it's outside, show them the picture, this is what it looks like outside, because then they can, you know, change it and like rematch you up. Or if you don't have time, ask for a sample. Ask to take a sample off that shade home with you. I'll try it tomorrow. If it's great, I'll come back and I'll buy it. Don't waste your money. And we also don't want to waste the product. I know you can take foundation back, but the amounts of waste with makeup when it comes to returning stuff is a lot. So let's try not to do that too often. They really tried it, Becca, didn't they? With that clear zero pigment foundation. You mean primer? You mean a silicone-based primer? Actually, I'm not sure it has silicone in. In your mind, you think foundation, coverage, even out skin tone. Whereas this was like nano blur. It was a solid nano blur. And it was terrible, and it didn't sit on skin very well. And
Literally crying over my nails right now because they're so ugly. Oh my god, okay. This is what I wanted, okay? This is the pastels, and this is what I got.
How does somebody do that to your face? That looks like she's been wearing it for a month and hasn't taken her makeup off. How does somebody do that? This is why always booking a trial. Pay for a trial, but it's worth it on the day to make sure that your makeup is going to be good. Because if somebody is charging, you don't know. They might just like makeup and think they can be a makeup artist and just start doing like clients, you know, without all the experience they need. There really is a difference between somebody just doing makeup good on themselves and someone who can do it on other people. Oh, you couldn't go to prom. Like, imagine not going to be able to go to your prom because somebody thinks they're a good makeup artist. Not to be harsh, but that's it. This area on your nose sometimes can be impossible to have your makeup sit on. So there's a few different things why this happens, right? Too much skin prep and it's too much texture there. Maybe the base of your primer doesn't quite sit well with the base of your foundation. I know she's using a sponge. Is it damp? Maybe the dampness of a sponge is removing or maybe not mixing with a foundation. Also using a sponge in general, try using a dense powder brush instead. My answer for everything is an eye primer. A good, not the silky ones, like the sticky tacky ones, eye primer on the nose, beep, boop, boop, boop. Foundation on top, it's going to hold on to it. Any areas that you find you're having an issue with, eye primer. It will change your life.
Okay. Sure, just like make sure that it works first. Oh my gosh, it works. Try it on my hand. Okay. Professionals. I'm really nervous, okay. Hang on. Did that work? Okay. Oh, what? Okay, I want to try it one more time. Oh. Okay.
So listen, I tried that hack on my joint channel with my brother. Loved it. Thought it was really good. The issue you don't just, it's meant to colour in bulk, right? In your roots. So it's a hair product. So spraying it all over your face like this, you're going to get a full coverage density of product. The trick is to be further back and spritz, spritz, spritz in sporadic areas. Like we were talking about with her Freckles earlier. That shade, is she just using black or very dark brown? Freckles aren't black. And they're not a very, they're like a deeper brown, like a warmth to it, almost like a coppery cold at the same time. So it's good to maybe mix two shades or use like a lighter color and hold it quite far away, not to concentrate in one area. Never go back over that one place once, because then it starts to act like a hair product and it will fill in with color. Let me tell you, it was nice to see her win at the end there. What do you say? What do you even say to that? Nothing. Okay, so there were some makeup fails for you. You can go ahead and tag me in anything you see like that on TikTok at RobertWLSH MUA, Instagram at RobertWLSH. I would greatly appreciate it. Please do consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.